She made one rule for herself. Never fall in love with a man who cannot feel anything. She broke that rule the day her brother left her alone with his best friend. This is Twisted Love by Huang. The dark romance that took over BookTok in 2022 and never let go. The story of a cold, emotionless billionaire who decides that one woman is the only thing in the entire world worth feeling for. And the woman who has no idea what she is walking into. I am breaking down the entire book. Every twist. Every reveal. Every dark secret. By the end of this video, you will understand why millions of readers swear this is the best obsession romance ever written. Let me tell you the whole story. Our main character is Ava Chen. Ava is in her early 20s. She is a photography student in Washington, D.C. She is sweet, social, and warm in a way that draws people to her. She has dyed pink hair that she is constantly changing. She has a best friend group she would die for. She runs a popular Instagram travel photography account. She is the kind of person who walks into a room and the room gets brighter. But Ava is also carrying something nobody talks about. When she was 6 years old, something happened that she does not fully remember. Her family will not talk about it. She has had nightmares her entire life. She has phobias that do not make logical sense to anyone, including herself. There are pieces of her childhood that have been carefully edited out of the family story. Ava knows there is a hole in her own memory. She just does not know what fills it. She lives with her brother Josh. Josh is everything to her. He raised her after their parents became distant. He is older. He is steady. He is a doctor in the United States military. And right now, Josh is about to be deployed to Central America on a 6-month medical assignment. Ava is terrified. Not just of him being gone, but of being alone. Josh knows it. So before he leaves, Josh does the one thing he can do to make her safer. He asks his best friend to look after her. His best friend is Alex Volkov. Alex is not a normal man. He is 30 years old. He is the CEO of a major real estate empire. He is one of the richest men in Washington, D.C. He is unfairly tall, unfairly beautiful, and unfairly intelligent. He has icy blue eyes and a face that women turn around on the street to stare at. He is also, by every definition the world has of the term, emotionally empty. Alex does not smile. He does not laugh. He does not get angry. He does not get sad. He does not feel happiness, or excitement, or fear. He is not autistic. He is not depressed. He is something else, something doctors have not been able to name. Whatever happened to him when he was a child shut down his ability to feel anything at all. He has built his entire empire on this. He cannot be intimidated because he feels no fear. He cannot be flattered because he feels no pride. He cannot be tricked because emotion has never clouded his judgment. He is, in every business meeting he walks into, the coldest person in the room. He has only one connection in the entire world. Josh Chen. Josh is the only human Alex has ever called a friend. And when Josh asks Alex to look after his little sister Ava while he is deployed, Alex agrees. Not because he cares. Not because he feels any obligation. Because Josh is the closest thing to family Alex has, and you do what you can for the people in that category. So Alex moves into the apartment building across the street from Ava. He installs cameras. He installs a security system. He shows up at her door once a week to check on her. And the first time Ava opens that door and looks at Alex Volkov in person, she immediately hates him. The dynamic between them is not love at first sight. It is the opposite. Alex barely speaks. When he does speak, he says exactly what he thinks. He tells Ava her apartment locks are inadequate. He tells her the bar she goes to with her friends is in a bad neighborhood. He tells her, with absolutely no warmth, that she is dating men who are beneath her. Ava finds him insufferable. She tells him she does not need a babysitter. She tells him she does not like him. She tells him Josh did not have to ask him to do this. Alex listens to her complain. He does not react. He continues to show up every week. And slowly, something starts to shift in him. Alex begins to notice things about Ava that have never registered for him about any other woman. The way she laughs at her own jokes before she finishes telling them. The way she always has paint on her hands. The way she talks to dogs in the park like they are old friends. The way she lets her best friend Jules cry on her shoulder whenever Jules needs to. Alex does not understand what is happening to him. Because for the first time in his adult life, he is feeling something. Not warmth, not happiness, not love. Not yet. But something. A flicker. An attention. A pull. He starts to think about Ava when she is not in front of him. He has never thought about another human being unprompted before. The thing that finally cracks everything open is the moment Ava is in real danger. One night, someone breaks into her apartment. Ava is not home, but they leave signs. Things moved. A door unlocked. A photo on her wall slightly tilted. Ava is shaken but tries to brush it off. Alex does not brush it off. That same night, Alex shows up at her door, walks in without asking, and tells her she is moving into his apartment until he figures out who did this. Not asking. Not negotiating. Telling her. For a long moment, Ava considers fighting him on it. Then she sees the look on his face. Because his face does not show emotion, the small change is barely visible. But something is there. Something dark and intent and absolute. He is not asking her to stay safe because Josh asked him to. He is asking her to stay safe because he has decided he cannot lose her. She moves in, and what follows is one of the most carefully written slow burns in modern romance. Two people sharing a space, getting close, fighting their attraction, fighting each other, and slowly, painfully, falling into something neither of them was prepared for. When they finally do come together, it is not romantic. It is intense. Alex has spent his entire life not feeling anything. Now he is feeling everything at once, and he has no idea how to handle it. He becomes obsessed with Ava. He thinks about her constantly. He reads everything she has ever posted online. He memorizes her schedule. He has security follow her when he cannot. He does things to keep her safe that he never tells her about, because some of them would horrify her. Alex tells Ava he loves her. He means it. But the version of love Alex is capable of is not the gentle, patient kind. It is total. Possessive. Permanent. Ava knows something is off. She can feel that what Alex feels for her is bigger and darker than what she feels for him. But she also feels safer with him than she has ever felt in her entire life. He is the first person who has ever made her phobias feel manageable. The first person whose presence makes the shadows in her memory get smaller. She tells herself this is enough. She is wrong. Halfway through the book, Ava starts having flashbacks. Real ones. Sharp ones. Memories she does not want to remember. She remembers being 6 years old. She remembers being in a small dark space. She remembers a man's voice she does not recognize. She remembers being afraid. She talks to her brother Josh on a video call. She asks him to tell her the truth about what happened when she was 6. Josh refuses. He tells her she does not want to remember. He tells her their parents made the decision to never speak of it for a reason. He begs her to leave it alone. Ava cannot leave it alone. She starts to investigate her own past. And what she discovers connects her life to Alex Volkov in a way that neither of them ever could have imagined. Here is Alex Volkov's secret. When Alex was 12 years old, his entire family was murdered. His mother, his father, his younger sister. All of them killed in one night, in their family home in Russia, by a man named Ivan Ivanov. Alex survived only because he hid. He watched everything. He was 12 years old. And from that night forward, the boy Alex had been ceased to exist. He felt nothing because there was nothing left to feel with. He grew up alone. He grew up determined. He used everything he had, his intelligence, his focus, his money, for one single purpose. To find Ivan Ivanov. To take everything Ivanov loved. And to end him. That is the work Alex has been doing his entire adult life. The empire, the wealth, the power. None of it was the goal. The goal was always Ivanov. And here is where Huang turns this book into something nobody saw coming. When Ava was 6 years old, she was kidnapped. She does not remember any of it. Her parents had her therapist erase the memory through years of intensive psychological work. But it happened. A small girl, in a small dark room, held by a man who wanted to use her to send a message. The man who kidnapped Ava Chen was Ivan Ivanov. Ivanov did not just murder Alex's family. He has spent his entire adult life targeting the people connected to his enemies. Ava's father once made the wrong business deal with the wrong person. Ivanov took Ava as a punishment. She was returned. But the damage was done. Years later, Ivanov realizes Alex Volkov has fallen in love with a woman. And Ivanov recognizes the woman from his own past. He decides to take her again. The climax of the book is Ivanov going after Ava a second time. And Alex going after Ivanov to stop him. What Alex does to Ivanov, Huang does not describe in detail. She does not need to. The reader understands. Ivanov never threatens anyone again. When the dust settles, Ava is alive. Ava is safe. And Ava final. If you enjoyed this breakdown, the link to the book is in the description. Drop your honest take in the comments. Is Alex Volkov the most obsessed love interest in romance, or have you read worse? I read every reply. New book summaries every Friday. Subscribe so you do not miss the next one. Until then, be careful what you wish for.